What's up, y'all? Just saw this tweet that I felt like I should make a video about. Just a real quick one. So, Mastar made a tweet. My M-A Star. He's a pretty cool guy. Pretty sure you should, if you know One Punch Man, you probably know about Mastar. He's a YouTuber. And he made this tweet that, unfortunately, I just have to wholeheartedly disagree with. Yesterday, I made a video about One Punch Man's new episode. And I kind of stood my ground on how I see it all. And it's because of shit like this. And like I said, I really like Mastar. He seems like a nice guy. He seems very, just really cool, like a really cool guy. But like I said, I have to heavily disagree. So he made this tweet. Repeated myself like 3 times by now. He made this tweet that's responding to the rating of One Punch Man Episode 8, having a 5.6 out of 10 on IMDb. I'm just telling you guys right now, that is an accurate rating. I don't care what you fucking feel. That's an accurate rating. And what Mastar said, he said, honestly deserves way more. It's not a 10 out of 10, but they absolutely did Flashy justice. We're just review bombing at this point. Nigga, no we're not. First off, I didn't submit a review, so I'm definitely not review bombing. But that's besides the point. I don't even know why I mentioned that. The rating is accurate. I literally perceived this at the moment I watched the episode. I'm like, people are gonna like this, and then give it more credit than it deserves just because the previous episodes were so ass that a little bit of water makes you feel good. You know, that's like a fucking torture method. That's like how you manipulate someone into being a slave. That's fucking Stockholm syndrome. You treat someone like shit, and then you be a little nice and you weave their way back into their brain. And then suddenly everything you did before was bad, but you're nice this time, so surely you can't do it again. This is literally Stockholm syndrome. Be real, Mastar. Like I said, I think you're a really cool guy, but you need to face reality. You were fed dog shit from these previous 7 episodes. At the moment you got an 8th episode that looked good or decent, you gave it more credit than it deserves. If you're comparing this to just anime in general, it's an accurate rating. It's an accurate rating because the only reason it had low rating in the first place is because of the animation, right? So if the animation was good, then we'd be looking at an accurate rating, which would be higher than 5.6. These are response. This is a response to how it looks, okay? And if the whole episode, the whole season was good or just looked better, and this episode looked like this, it would have a lower rating, right? That only makes sense. So I just kind of wanted to call that out and just say that it's stupid to have this idea that the episode deserves a 7.5. No, 5.6 is where it should be. I mean, did the upper episodes they didn't even get 5. They didn't get 4. They got rated real fucking low. We got the lowest rated episode of anime in history on IMDb out of One Punch Man Season 3. Yeah, if you're jaded, you're going to be saying that this episode deserves a 7.5 because you don't think that they can do better. But even with the time constraints and budgets involved, I think this is a good looking episode. But that doesn't make it more than a 5.6. 5.6 is insanely accurate. It really is. And that's not to say I didn't enjoy it. I mean, it's One Punch Man, but it's always going to be lingering in the back of my head, even with episodes that look like this, that dang, this could look insanely better if they simply just could. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. Don't let yourself be jaded. Don't let yourself be confused. The episode doesn't deserve more credit just because it did a bad job beforehand. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Peace.